We are back. Can you believe it? Another quick episode. This one's going to be a little quickie. We're going to call them nudge and share. So I've been nudged. I'm going to share. You know, last week we had Soleil on the show, and she is an incredible human being. And if you got a chance to check her out, you're in good company. We launched our first video series of the podcast because 2025, we're coming in hot. And if you know anything about this podcast, and Empowered You is to empower you in business and life, period. For you to find your passion and your purpose and dive deep into who you are and who you're destined to become. I think we live in a day and age where everything's a chase. No one's honest with each other. It's this whole big facade of I can get in where I can fit in. You know, they love you, but they love you with an opportunity, or they love you for a specific reason. But it's that feeling of like knowing you're fully supported, having that unconditional love, not just for others, but for self, right? That's what this show is all about. Like, how can I help you fall so in love with the person that looks back in the mirror? Because that is the magic sauce to all the happiness in this world. It is not money. It is not your status. It's not how many followers you have on Instagram. It's not how good you look and how fly you. It's none of that shit. It's literally you walking in your divine purpose. It's you being a kind human being. It's you moving with integrity. It's you moving with accountability. It's you being able to look in the mirror every single day and realize that life is a lesson. And every single thing that we go through, whether good or bad, is necessary to shape us and mold us into the human beings that we are. I, shared last time that I've stepped into this like dating world at 46 years old. I'm a single mom to 3 daughters. And as I love myself more and more, I'm confident that my person is out there, right? And, one of the biggest gifts for I would say any woman, right, is to really find that balance in a partnership, because at the end of the road, who's going to be there with you? It's going to be those people that love you unconditionally. What I want to encourage you as a listener is to, again, just move with integrity. Whether you're we'll start with dating, right? Men, if you just want sex, say that. Like, let's stop feeding women the things that you think they want to hear just for you to get laid. I think that is just like such a played out version of this dating scene, because I think, there's times when women just want to get laid. So if you're just really honest and come into any situation and say, look, I'm not ready for anything deep. And ladies, same goes for you. It's not just the men. It's both of us, but having these open lines of communication so that no feelings are hurt in the process and that everyone's clear. Because you see, like, that's what's so necessary in every single relationship. Clear communication, boundaries, being able to express yourself effectively without hurting each other's feelings. Because when you're raw and real, you're upfront and you're telling that person exactly what you're looking for. There's no hidden agendas. It's just straightforward. Same with business. Right? I am the founder of Socially Loud, a creative marketing agency. We focus on social media mastery, influencer marketing events. We build brands. Our slogan is building brands, people, and communities. And, I'm a minority woman-owned business, and you have all these dollars and spend that is supposed to be given to small businesses, and we fight for it. It's like you have to get in these rooms with thousands of people, and you have to like fight for these dollars, and years go by and no one's actually just upfront and says, yo, hey, listen, this is going to take like 10 years. These are the steps that you're gonna take to achieve this goal. But it's this facade again. It's this like, I can do this for you right now. But no, you can't. So why can't you just be honest? In your personal relationships with your kids, right? Let's talk about your kids. Be fucking honest. I need you to leave my room right now. I need a moment. Because if we allow the people around us, especially our children, and we don't create those boundaries that make us feel good, we're going to continuously be triggered in a way that affects our mental well-being. Because remember, life is about you. Life is about you and how you feel and how you're showing up. You can't pour from an empty cup. If you don't know who the fuck you are, you're going to have everyone around you telling you who the fuck you are. So let's cut the shit. Let's stop settling. And listen, when I share, right, nudge and share, it's a message that's clear for me. Like I'm getting jewels from this message too. This is for me too. This is for every single person that can hear my voice because you're meant to hear it. Stop shortchanging your life. Stop putting other people before you. Stop celebrating other people's birthdays and going all over. But then when it comes to you, you're twiddling your thumbs. Oh, I'll just wait for someone to cut me a cake. No, how about you buy the biggest fucking cake there is with like all the fucking gold-plated candles and VIP and go to a first-class freaking resort and spend on you. Christmas. We just left the holidays. I'm sure you spend so much money on everyone else. You know what I did? I'm going to snap I spend everything on me. On me. I bought me. I bought my first Louis Vuitton purchase. I don't know if it matters because I returned it like 2 days later because I was like, there's just no way I want $1,000 shoes like sitting, And I did keep the perfume because it smelled so good. I just don't want to return it. But I spent it on me because I love me. And for once in my fucking life, I love me so much. Now, granted, I got some stuff for the girls and, we're going to New York. We went to New York and we spent some time in the city and, we were skiing in Jersey. So it was like an all around, but the memories, like core memories that my 6-year-old like says to people, I've been to New York 4 times. And she's talking to adults and they're like, oh, I've never been. Memories where our kids can remember us, not for what we brought them, but the life that we gave them, the memories, the moments. I didn't always think like this. I have 3 daughters. If I'm being honest, my 25-year-old doesn't like me right now. And she hasn't liked me for like the past, probably her entire life, off and on. I had her when I was 19, lost my virginity at 19, got pregnant 6 months later, raised her all on my own, did my best, but it wasn't enough. So they grow older and they start to face all the things that they went through growing up and then their own personal lives. And it causes a lot of like resentment and bitterness. And okay, I have to deal with that. But what I'm not going to do is sit around and feel bad for myself. I'm not going to allow someone else's feelings in that moment to stop me from realizing how amazing I am as a mom, as a businesswoman, as a friend, as a leader. Fuck, it took so long to get here. Fuck, it took a really long time to fucking get here. A really long time and woo! I'm writing a book. I think I said this on my last podcast. It's called Heartbeat. This year we're gonna release a journal. It's a self-love journal. I'll be releasing around Valentine's Day, and then after the self-love journal, I'm gonna be releasing this book, and it's literally like a Palestinian gangster movie. I swear, I'm not even like kidding. Like the stuff that I've been through, like I'm not even. Yeah, I have to laugh because while I was writing, shout out to ChatGPT though, because I don't need a writer. I kind of just put what I write into it, and it's like helping me compose this entire story, which is incredible. But it's literally like about a Palestinian young girl turned gangster, turned mom, turned businesswoman, yada, 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 yada. So that'll be releasing soon, and everything my heart desires. If I want it, I'm going to do it. If I fail, I'm going to get up. Because again, that's the beauty of life. I'm going to go live real quick on Instagram so people know what they're getting. So bear with me. What's up, Michael? I keep calling you Michael. You know that? I don't know why I keep calling you Michael, Ben.
Oh, I was like, was that me?
I'm like, why do I keep calling him Michael? Like, were you like a Michael in another life?
No, never a Michael.
Never a Michael.
I kind of like it though. I've never been called a Michael before.
Maybe in your next life, that's gonna be your like thing,
yeah,
Michael.
I just want to say you popped off there. I
love
it. You
nudge and share.
I liked it. We listen and we don't judge, right?
No, we listen and we don't judge. All right, let me go live one time for the people. Hold on. I'm trying to be really good with Instagram. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've been putting out a lot of different content and just kind of like finding what makes me the happiest, because again, nothing great is going to come if you're not feeling the best at it all. I love that on here you can see an Empowered You logo, but I don't like that I can't see it there. So we have to figure that out, Ben.
I think I can do a couple things. We'll get it figured out.
You know, raw and real. All right. So like I've said, we're back 2025. This podcast will be video streamed everywhere. You always have access to me if there is a question, if there is a concern, if you'd like to see more of something, if you're here local to South Florida and want to be on my podcast, I'm open, man. We're just flowing. I feel like we all have a conversation. We all have something to say. We all have this fire and desire to just be extremely passionate in all we do. Money's not going to make you happy. Opportunity is not going to make you happy if you really do not find that joy within yourself. I cannot stress this enough. If you don't find that joy and that magic within self, if you don't love and respect and honor and motivate and be your own fucking cheerleader, if you don't stand in the way of adversity, if you don't challenge yourself, if you don't take all the things that you've been through in this beautiful life. Like, I come from the hood. I'm Palestinian. Like, that in itself has been enough trauma to last a lifetime. But fuck that. I'm not that story. I am no longer the story that I kept telling myself. So here we are. We're back, baby. That was my nudge and share for this session. And I will leave you with this. There is absolutely nothing in this world that you cannot accomplish. Absolutely nothing. There's an abundance of money and opportunity and people and love and the body you want and the life you want. It's all waiting for you on the other side of the fear. Literally. If you're scared, run toward it. If you're still sitting around worried about what someone thinks, you're doing yourself a disservice. Your ultimate goal in life, like all these resolutions, I want to lose weight, I want to make $1 million, I want to grow, fuck that. Because that all comes. It all comes when you choose you. When you're able to say, my ultimate goal in life is to be the best version of myself, mind, body, and soul, to love, honor, and worship the ground I walk on. Not somebody else. You see, even the fucking mic did a little like static check for you, because that is the magic sauce to each and everything that your heart desires. So let's stop fucking making excuses in 2025. Okay? Let's choose us. If you need a pep talk, schedule a FaceTime with me. It's on my website. It's $150. It'll be the best motherfucking FaceTime you've ever had in your life. Stop playing with yourself. invest all the time, money, energy, and be committed to making sure that you are the best that you can be, mind, body, and soul. Our destiny is already written. It's already out there. How we're destined to live is already out there. The doors that you knock on, the faith that you have in yourself, and the ability to let God lead, let the universe lead, let the power lead. And I promise, I promise everything you want. Every fucking thing that you want. Okay, love you guys. Cheers to an empowered you. This is an Empowered You podcast.